Mr. Abrams.
Thank you. Joseph Abramson, Valley Keenwood. So I want to speak about email again, as promised. So firstly, as promised, I just want to mention again the 5 commissioners that are still using personal emails. President Bernheim, Vice President McGuire, Commissioner Manos, and Commissioner Durbin. And last month, Township Manager McNeely, you mentioned that you can't, or we can't require the commissioners to use personal. We can't require the commissioners to use lowermerion.org emails. And I just wanted to get clarification on that. It's my understanding that the commissioners get paid $4,000 a year by the township. And now I know that that's not a lot, but it's my understanding that they get and I could be wrong, but it's my understanding that the commissioners get a W-2, not a 1099. And that would mean that they're not independent contractors, but they are employees. And as such, that you can require them to use lowermerion.org emails because they are employees, not independent contractors. Now, continuing on that, I just want to mention another reason why, with regards to right-to-know laws, it's not a good idea to use personal emails. And this is a theoretical or hypothetical, and I'm going to use just Commissioner Manos just because he's my commissioner, and we're good buddies. But he's also retiring December 31st. So come January 1st, Commissioner Manos is not going to be subject to right-to-know law as a citizen. Now, he can take his gtmanos.com emails, delete them all, because he is no longer subject to Lower Merion's email retention policy. Now, everyone else is going to be subject to Lower Merion email retention policy. He, as a citizen, is not. More importantly, if he himself decides that he wants to go on a 1-month vacation because he had enough, he's busy, he wants to go on a 1-month vacation, and he turns off his phone, turns off his emails, he's going to Africa, going to go to the safari, and he tells Lower Merion to say, you know what, if we want to email him for any whether or not someone emails you for a right-to-know law request, and he's off the grid. What is Lower Merion going to do? Or even let's say he's not. Let's say somebody leaves the commissioners and they, as happened in the past, they want nothing to do with Lower Merion Board of Commissioners or nothing to do with Lower Merion government, and someone emails them and say, hey, we got a right-to-know law request. And they say, well, you know what? I don't want to fulfill it. And I asked the solicitor this after the last meeting. What will Lower Merion do if I submit a right-to-know law request, and the person, the Lower Merion Open Records Officer emails a private citizen, say, hey, we got a right-to-know law request. Can you fulfill it? And the person says, no, I don't want to. What will Lower Merion do? And the solicitor said, we will be compelled to go to court to fulfill that request. Now, when Lower Merion has to go to court to fulfill that request, that costs money. So rather than doing that hypothetical, because it may happen, or 30 days, you may be off the grid, but what will you do? Why not just A, use lowermerion.org email, or B, just even if you're not forced to, won't one of you just say, hey, let's introduce a resolution to say, whereas Lower Merion citizens want all of you to be transparent, therefore all of you should use lowermerion.org email. Simple as that. Thank you.